Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Is It Fun. Today we are taking a look at Race the Sun, which is kind of a unique, I don't know what you call it. It's not exactly a racing game, even though there's race in the title. I don't know, we'll just get into it so I can show you. So I will look at the ship configuration. I haven't unlocked very much yet, just magnet, which I'll explain in a little bit, and it's extremely useful. You can get badges to put on your wings. I haven't unlocked any of that yet. I haven't played a whole lot of this just yet. I really like how you go from the title screen right into gameplay like that, though. That's pretty cool. Okay, this is Race the Sun. It is a very monochromatic hovercraft kind of quasi-racing game. You are playing a hovercraft that is powered by the sun, and as the name would entail, you are racing to the sun. Once the sun goes down, you have no more power. Oh, jeez, I missed that. Oh, I got it. Good. Got a jump ability I'll talk about in a second. Though, I'll be honest, I have never actually lost because of the sun going down. I usually face plant against something long before that happens. But as the general concept, you can grab boosts like I had a little bit ago, which will help give you a little bit more boost. As you'll see, if when I hit the boost, the sun will actually move higher into the sky because you're catching up. After you beat every region, there's that kind of glowy bird that drops a bunch of bonus stuff for you. And we'll get this, and I don't want in the middle of that area. That area is kind of terrible. So we'll come over here. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm actually doing really well. These triangles I've been picking up are called tries. They are for score. This game is very much a score. I don't know what that is. Oh, I read about this. A Portal World. Made by... This is a world made by somebody else. Did I jump into? Okay, this is crazy. I've never seen anything like this. Just grab some tries. Those portals will take you to someone else's created world because they're... Oh, jeez. At least I didn't die. I just clipped myself, which drops your multiplier. Which will take you into a random world created by somebody else, because there is a world creation set, pretty much mod tools kind of thing. This level is crazy. I didn't know you could do this kind of stuff with the... Whoa! Creation tools. I'm doing surprisingly well, actually. Anyway, the tries you get for points. Every 5 of them you collect, it increases your multiplier. This game is very much a score attack game. It is all based around leaderboards. Which sounds, you know, old-fashioned, but there's a little more to it than that. Okay, whew. Now I get back into the regular world. That was cool. I'm kind of glad I ran into... Oh, I didn't turn sharp enough. Oh well. Kind of glad I ran into that in the recording. Anyway, it's all about score attack. Getting tries increases your multiplier. Ooh, we got ramps and stuff, and... I do have... No, I don't have a jump. We'll hit this boost. The interesting part about this game is the map, that's the primary game mode, is new every day. Oh, that's not... Oh. That's like threading a needle right there. Well, at least I completed a objective here. Collide with 6 objects. I'm pretty sure I can do that. Okay, we'll start again, and I'll avoid any other player levels, probably. By the way, the map is generated anew every day. I think it's probably generated through a seed system, but I'm not entirely sure on that. I doubt each one of these are handcrafted by the developers every single day. That'd be a ridiculous amount of work. And the leaderboards are, as a result, reset every day. It's kind of like Spelunky daily challenges, except for you can play as many times as you want rather than just once. Oh, I missed the jump ability there, but I'm actually doing really good for a change. I'm actually generally pretty terrible at this game. I will say the controls are really good. I'm using a 360 controller, though it does have keyboard controls, and it's very simple controls. It's pretty much just left and right, and one button to activate abilities, which is just the jump ability. So it's very simple controls, yet really hard to master, but the controls are really responsive and really good. I'm not really responsive or really good. Okay, I'm going to try to avoid the nasty areas in region 2. Oh, we got moving. I didn't avoid anything. Well, I'm in the top 100 at least. As you can see up at the rank, every time you lose, I don't think I'll ever beat it. you get your rank on the daily top board, the daily leaderboards. Then there's the level 7 of 25, and you can see objectives. You complete those objectives to gain points to level, which unlocks new abilities, which is something I'll talk a little bit about. When you first start the game, you don't even get multipliers from picking up tries. You don't, like, you can't get the boost or the jumps or anything. All that's unlocked through levels. Now, in a way, some people might see this as a negative, and part of me agrees that since it's a leaderboard focused score attacking game, everybody should be on a level playing field. Nope. But on the other side of it, I like progression systems like that. They tend to keep me interested in the game much longer. I just generally like progression systems. So I'm kind of on the fence if I consider that a good or a bad thing personally. I can definitely see how some people might consider it a bad thing though. That said, a decent player at this game would probably unlock everything that's relevant rather quickly, so everyone's pretty much on a level playing field that's actually good at this game. One of the unlocks I just got is the magnet, which is super useful. It lets me pick up tries and power-ups without having to directly touch them. It gives me a little bit of a pickup range. Okay, I'm just going to get out of this mess again because I don't like that area. So the magnet, awesome and useful. I don't know what else there is to unlock though. I'm attempting to try to unlock more to find out. Okay. Jesus. Let's try not to hit anything. See if I can actually do pretty... I'm not getting any tries over here. I'm like off the path I'm supposed to. Okay, there's... Whew, I made it. Give me the jump, please. Okay. One thing I should mention is since you're... Wow, the sun's going down. I need to catch up. I'll just jump over that. Since you're a solar power vehicle, you want to stay out of the shadows. Even though there's a lot of times where you have no choice, but when you're in shadow, you go slower. I'm doing really good. And if you stay in shadows too long, I believe you will just run out of power and crash and game over. So there's a little bit more to it. Ah, jeez, I can never thread that needle. I need to, like, avoid that area. Collide with 6 objects is happening pretty easily. So anyway, yeah, avoid shadows, which isn't such a big deal in the early regions, but after you get to, like, region 3, you'll start running into a lot of shadows or literally covered tunnels that are pure shadow. As I was saying, I believe these levels are procedurally generated. There are some level elements that seem reused quite often, like that area I was just in where you weave left and right, and grab a lot of tries. Those I see quite often, actually, in the few days I've been playing this. So there are certain level elements or chunks of levels that are stitched in that are used considerably. Like here's another one of them. Which there's nothing wrong with that. It's still a fresh level every day, which is really cool. I would really like to see a full-out daily challenge mode, though, like Spelunky has, where... Oh, I'm not going to get those ones. Oh, I got the last couple of them. Where it's a different map than the primary daily map, but you can only play it once, like a Spelunky daily challenge. No, I'll try it. Dude, nope, it's not going to work. Can't turn sharp enough. Ooh, almost clipped that there. I don't like these moving blocks. I survived them anyway. So yeah, that would be pretty cool with its own separate leaderboard that you can only play the map once. So it's not based on whoever can play the map 500 times to memorize it kind of thing. Whoa, oh jeez. Oh no, I don't like this area. Jump! I'm just going to avoid it again. I don't like that area. I've never made it through there without crashing. I'd like, yeah, that's something I'd like to see. There is another really cool feature, though, I've been forgetting to mention, is relay races. Once I lose, I will kind of show you a little bit about that. Not actually play it, but show you how it works. But there is a mode where when you die, you can send a code to someone else, and they can play where you've left off. Jeez. I'm sorry, I'm getting really distracted because I'm actually doing extremely well, which is a change in this game. Okay, I'm going to avoid that. See, that's that shadow tunnels I was telling you about. It's better to stay out of those. But yeah, you can send a code to someone else and they can play from where you left off, and you can start a relay race of 4 players playing where the last one left off, and that mode has its own separate leaderboard. Now that sun is getting real low. Whoa! That was real close. Bad sun. Quit setting. I've never actually come to a point where I'm actually in risk of running out of sun. This is actually really awesome. Give me a booster, give me a booster. Yes, I need that booster. But the relay race is pretty cool. I haven't messed with it yet, but you can make a team of you and 3 of your friends and compete in the team leaderboards. And it's a really interesting take on indirect co-optional play. Or not co-op. Oh, wow, that was nasty. Indirect cooperative play. Here, you can go to share here. And open share web page, which will give you a code, or email yourself the share link that you can send to somebody else and they can take over. And once 4 players have tried, that score is submitted to the leaderboards for the relay race leaderboards. Let's go back to the main menu a little bit, look at some of the other options. I showed you what the basics of the game are. Do that, try to get the highest score, try to complete some of those optional objectives and get unlocks for your ship. There's also this interesting thing up here where you can get Brass Monkey, download a free app, and you can use your smartphone to control the game with like accelerometer steering controls, which sounds horribly awful to me, but I'm sure somebody likes that. They also have a contest running right now, which is a world creation contest because World Creation Tools just recently came out. And so if you're a really creative person like that, you should check that out. You can go in here to check out player worlds, highest rated and most recent. I should try some of these sometime, but I haven't really messed with it except for that one I accidentally entered. And you can check out the leaderboards here that are much better than me. You can see this countdown here will tell you when the next level will generate, so it will be a new level and the leaderboard will regenerate as well. Today you can look at the previous days, I believe. Yeah, you can look at previous days leaderboards. So the leaderboard being reset doesn't mean it disappears into nothingness. I'm not sure how far back the leaderboard's saved. Probably a good distance. If you get really high on a leaderboard, that record is saved for some amount of time, maybe permanently, I'm not sure. One thing I would also like to point out, this game is on Greenlight to try to get on Steam, so I have a link to that in the description as well. So, this is Race to Sun. What are my final thoughts? Where are thumbs down? Really, the only thing I can say negatively about is the progression system makes it so not everyone's on a level playing field when it comes to it being a leaderboard focused game. I am on the fence about that, but I'm pretty sure some people probably don't like that. What about thumbs up? I really like the monochromatic aesthetic and the very simple shapes. It seems very simplistic when it comes to graphics, but since the only color involved is the pickups and the good things you want to actually go for, it makes it very easy to distinguish stuff that's going to smash your face in and what you should be steering for. There's no fancy particle effects in your face confusing you and distracting you from what's actually going on in the game. The very simple geometry of the game, the very simple color scheme makes it very easy to focus on what the game is. And there's a lot of games out there that throw a lot of neon particles and stuff at you that just really get in the way. So I really like that aesthetic. And the very interesting co-op relay race, it's very different. I like that. It's innovative, it's a fresh idea. I've never heard of anything like that in a game previously. And just general gameplay, it really has that one more run feel. I know that because I played this for way longer than I should have before I actually started recording this video because I didn't want to quit playing. So it's got that kind of addictive one more run quality like something like Spelunky tends to have. So, final verdict, is it fun? I highly recommend this game. It is a lot of fun. It is $10 on the developer's website. I will link to that in the description of this video. And I will probably be adding this to my indie games store of highly recommended indie games. Well, I'm FedoraG4mer. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.